Hey Nishchit, firstly, congratulations. You have cleared the aptitude round that we had conducted in our JumpWhere Instagram page, and because of which today you have landed up on a mock interview session, right? So, what we
Yes, sir.
basically do here is we try to understand or remove that fear or make you a little more comfortable with how the technical interviews usually go on, right? So,
Okay,
to
sir.
begin with, Nishchit, can you tell me something about yourself?
My name is Nishchit and I'm studying in MIT Mudubidri. I'm currently in sixth sem. Where the exams are going on, and I had last year I had a one internship too, and that I completed the internship. It was in pay system solutions. I had done the many certification courses to improve my skills like in C, C++, and all. And in Python, I had done course in the Coursera, and there is a GUI certification challenge too. Then, uh, yeah, usually I do. I play volleyball, cricket. All these are my hobbies. I'll play that.
Okay, awesome. So can you tell me about some technical skills or technical things that you've learned more in depth? I heard about Python. I heard about Java a bit.
Sir, in Python, I have worked all the basics things I had gone through in the that Coursera certification course, sir. Like making more root level very strong. I had gone through that, and yeah, I had worked also. And then uh, in internship, we used the framework called Django, sir. Either we worked on that, and then uh, in Java, it was just I learned that, but I was not that good in that. But I was able to clear the beginners level the courses which is given by the Coursera. Due to my subjects which has been there due to the corona, we had online sessions, and we were not able to be good there. So to improve my skill, I've gone through that, and then immediately we jumped into the Python, and we gone through that. And in Python, even this year we done a mini project, which is we done a hands-on project also in that the payroll management. That is the calculation of the payrolls of the employees who is working, and everything has been done in the Python itself, and using that.
Okay, awesome. So what was the project you did in the Django framework?
So it was a quarantine survey system, sir. So in that we will store all the details of the people who are quarantined, and before it was said that 14 days there should be a quarantine. Those who are coming from other states or any from other country. All the 14 days they will be asked five questions, and all the 14 days their details will be stored in that. So that was our project in that.
Okay, fine. So you developed the entire thing alone by yourself?
No, sir. We had a team group of five members.
Okay.
Uh,
So what was
four
your
girls.
responsibilities in that?
Sir, I had a responsibility of making a DB set by all the DB codes I had written in that, and Django, I was not able to learn that good. I was not good in that, so I was just learning bit. So they given me, my teammates said that you do with the DB, because little bit I'm very good in DB. So at DB codes, all the things, whatever all the tables and all those things had done, and the plans which has been the ER diagram, all those things had gone through that. So
Okay, awesome, man. Let's get a bit of technical questions coming in here, right? So, do you understand data structures?
yes, sir. And
What do you mean by data structures?
uh, it is a collection of data, sir.
Collection of data. Okay, fine. Yeah. Do you have any idea or knowledge of why do we need data structures or why is it so important?
Sir, it is like we'll use that because it will be in some sequence, or it will give us clear understanding of the concepts, or we can store the information in the clear way, sir. All the
Okay, can you
data can be
elaborate a bit
stored in
more?
the
Use some examples, a real-time example.
uh, like sir, uh, what can,
Okay, do you
sir,
know which
we
are
will
different types of data structures?
stack queue and double queue linked list.
What is the first one, the basic one?
So
Arrays.
arrays, arrays. Yes, that's it.
Okay, do you understand difference between linear data structure and non-linear data structure?
Linear, linear and linear means it will connect one by one. It is continuously. And non-linear, there is no sequence. Like that. So
Right. Do you know? Do you have an example?
example,
That's fine. It's okay. Do you understand multi-dimensional array?
dimensional arrays. Like it can be like one table. There will be table and one row and column. Many things will be added in that. Under the same column, there will be many things which will be added. So
Do
that
you
is
know any real-time example where we use multi-dimensional array?
multi-dimensional. Like
You're in final year now, right?
this.
You don't remember any programs that you use or anything which has rows, columns in the real-time example? Do you think a game of chess needs multi-dimensional array?
I don't know, so because
No worries.
I
You don't know, you just be honest and tell that you don't know. The whole idea about me asking these questions is so that you know what you're not aware of and what is the homework that you need to go back and do.
guess
All right, let's come to the database part since you on the DB related activity. Which database did you guys use?
SQL DB.
SQL or
MongoDB. MySQL.
MySQL? Do you know what's the difference between SQL and MySQL?
No, sir.
It's okay. It's just two different companies. MS SQL is from Microsoft, whereas MySQL is more of an open source. Okay. So did you write queries or did you just use ORM structure and implement in the code?
Queries, sir.
Okay. Did you write raw queries?
Sir?
Did you write raw queries like proper SQL statements in the code?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There is a programmable way of talking to the code, talking to the database as well, no? Via model MVC structure, MVC architecture. Are you aware of MVC?
Model View Controller. Okay.
Correct. So when you did the application of the quarantine activity, did you use model view controller architecture while developing the application?
No, sir. I
That's okay if you're not aware of, right? So basically, what happens is, in order to provide extra security, a lot of programming languages now they do not write raw queries. Raw SQL queries are not written. Rather, there is a programmable way of talking to the database. That is via models, right? So just go
Yes.
Google out how to build a application using Django MVC. You will get a clear picture about it. Do you understand RDBMS?
Relational, yes, sir.
Okay. Have you heard of NoSQL?
No SQL, no, sir.
Okay, fine. Talking about relational database, why do you call it as relational database?
So here we can it can what is it?
That's okay. You can answer in simple words.
So it's like in we are editing or we can change it afterwards, sir, after internet.
Okay. If you can change it, what has got to do with relations? Have you heard of DDL, DML?
Yeah, has sir.
Heard. Okay. Have you heard of normalizations, normal
Yes, sir.
forms?
Yes,
Did
sir.
you apply any normal forms while you developed the database for this application that you developed?
So I had done like what are all the requirements and I gone through that, sir. Like I had not gone deeply like all those things, sir. Queries I was working on them how what I required like that, sir.
At least you might have
Because
connected two tables with the foreign key and
yes,
primary key.
sir.
No,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
that is
sir.
also a part of normalization, right? Normal forms, right? Which NF is that?
Sir.
Okay, good. Look back. One NF, two NF, right? Do you know
Yes,
what
sir.
are different types of relationships that occur in the database? One to one, one to many to
And
many.
that yes, sir.
Okay. And have you worked with joins? Did you join two tables?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which tables did you join in your application?
Uh, in application we what we yes, sir.
Like the application that you developed in your internship, you might
Yes,
have
sir.
had a users table, no? And you had a
Yes.
surveys table. Hadn't you joined
Yes.
two tables to understand which survey belongs to which users?
Yes. Sir.
So do you have an understanding what did you use there? Did you use any join or did you just join based on primary key, foreign key?
Sir, I had taken the concept like, sir, how like what the thing is required and how we can join, like what the thing we required after joining. I had gone through that like that, sir.
That's fine. That's totally fine. I am just trying to understand how much do you understand the theory part and how much practical that you have implemented and how much while you're implementing practical how much theory are you aware of that you have applied. The thing is you have implemented it based on the requirement but you did not realize that you are also applying the concepts that you have learned in your subjects, right? That's where a lot of people don't do well in the interviews because they have done it but they did not know that that's what it is called as. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Right. Now, that's something that you need to go back and look, right? Now, coming back
Yes.
to the algorithms, are you good with writing algorithms? Have you written any algorithms? If
I can be.
imagine an interviewer asks you to write a program like print. We have that patterns, right? Various patterns. In first row, 1 star. Second row, 2 stars. Third row, 3 stars.
Sir.
Fourth row, 4 stars. Can you write something like that? Do you know how does it works?
Sir, algorithm, I'm not that good, sir. But if I'm like, if I'm able to decode, then somewhat I will be doing, sir, algorithms.
Okay, fine. Great. So that's another area that you need to look into, provided you're looking forward to become a programmer in the in your career growth. So, okay, what about your project? Have you decided what your final year project is going to be?
No, sir.
Not yet. So you're still hunting for it.
Yes, sir.
Are you also excited about artificial intelligence, machine learning, and you want to do some projects around that?
Sir, yeah, sir. Like,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. What great, Nishchit. Yeah. So what I would suggest you is, make your basics more stronger, right? Understand
Okay.
data structures more in depth. Understand the concepts that you have applied in the application that you've developed, right? And start writing logics. You will be able to learn Python within 2 or 3 months without any problem, right? But before learning a programming language, concentrate on, algorithm, the approach, the logical problem solving, the database structure that needs to be, which will give you an optimized output, right? So learn the concepts, then go into a programming language.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And coming back to your resume, there are a couple of silly mistakes that you've done while preparing the resume. One, you don't have to write the entire address as you mentioned at the top, right? Probably, something like your LinkedIn profile will be helpful, or make it a little short. Like you can just mention, because right now you're in college, your basic reference will be your college itself at first point, right? And you have mentioned in technical skills, C programming, C++, Java, Python, Django. Firstly, Django is not a language; it's a
Yes,
framework,
sir.
right? So remove that. Secondly, only write those programming language which you are really sure about. Since you have written Java, Python, C programming, it means you know all the four, and the interviewer can ask you question in any of the four languages.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Second
Yes,
thing,
sir.
in English, right? After every comma, put a space. Like for example, after you wrote C programming, comma, there has to be a space. It will help you look neat and nice, right? Apart from that, you've written certification that you've run. I would also recommend you to write the projects that you have been a part of, or the projects that you've worked, right? So that will give a more in technical information about you to the interviewer while they're asking you questions.
Okay, sir.
So that's all, man. I guess you're decently good, but you need to definitely improve on the concepts that you learned and how do you apply that on the programming languages or the applications that you're building or whatever practicing that you're doing.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Apart from this, would you like to ask any questions or do you have any doubts that you want to get clarified?
Oh, sir, I had many doubts, and you cleared my all the doubts, sir. Like you said, what are all the things which I need to do now? Thank you, sir. Thank you for that.
Great, man. Great. Cool. In that case, I guess we'll wind up the call. Thank you so much for participating with us. Keep participating. Keep letting about us know to all your college friends, colleagues, and let's hope that we grow together. And at any time you have any doubts, feel free to reach out to us, and we'll try to solve your problems.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, man. All the very best.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, buddy. You can drop. That was Nishchit, who was participating with us on an aptitude contest. So we've guided him out. So stay tuned, guys. Be connected with us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like our page. We will keep posting these kind of videos, which will be live with all the students who are still studying or whoever is just passed out. We have an aptitude contest that's being run in our Instagram page, and we post questions for the aptitude contest on every weekend. The winners get a chance to face a mock interview of something similar to what you just watched, and we hope to have many more students who win the contest and land up with this prize. Till then, stay tuned, guys. Keep learning, keep growing, and be safe.